Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cassandra, aka the Daily Wealth Ninja, and I am here today. First, before I get started, let me make sure that you can hear me because it would awesome. Perfect. So I am here today because it's Sunday, and if you're a complete stranger to my live stream, my name is Cassandra. As I said, in my day job, I am a programmer. I have a business outside of my day job for online marketing, social media, and Facebook ads. And I am currently on a journey to learn Forex. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much for joining me today. And the reason for this is because last year I made the decision that I want to empower at least 10 people to become debt-free by 2020. There are so many ways that you can do this by debt elimination as well as wealth creation. But my favorite that I found throughout my entire journey in this is Forex because it's one skill set that you have to learn that was not available to us within 20 years. Before 20 years ago, right? And it's a skill set that you can teach your children, you can teach your family, and you don't have to be a salesperson in order to create wealth with it. It's something that you can take with you forever, right? And so I decided that this year I was going to devote my time and my focus to those 10 people. And one of the ways to do that is by Forex. And so I chose Sundays as the day that I was for sure going to share something about this incredible skill set. So if you want to learn more, I can't share everything in these videos. So if you want to learn more, send me a message, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get the info to you because what I have is amazing, right? Not only does it teach you Forex from the get-go, but you also have a community of thousands of traders that you can reach out to. You have over 60 plus live hours each week for direct mentorship, and you have tools to help you pinpoint your trades. I mean, what more could you want, right? But anyway, I'm not going into exactly all that's in there today. I'm actually going to be sharing with you just two things about what I do and how anyone can do this as long as they have an internet connection, right? So what I wanted to share is the first thing. I've been asked before because I have been a part of network marketing direct sales companies before. I have been asked, hey Ajay, thanks so much for joining. Good evening from here. I see that you're in Dubai, so good morning to you. So I've been asked these two questions. The first one being about network marketing, because I have been a part of these companies before, and while there's nothing wrong with them as long as they're being led appropriately and there's no like people just not being what's the word? Legal. um, you know, but the thing is that a lot of people don't want to be salespeople, and I totally understand that. I am an extroverted introvert, uh, and so I know how difficult it can be for someone who's not used to sales, who doesn't have those skill set, to be able to do that. And so this is the one skill set, Forex is the one skill set that you can do that you don't have to do network marketing. In fact, the company that I'm affiliated with does offer an affiliate option where if you share this with somebody, you make money, but you don't have to because Forex doesn't require you to refer somebody. You learn the skill, you go out and do, and you potentially make that money, right? And I say potentially because I can't guarantee it, right? Past results do not guarantee nor dictate your future results. I'm simply sharing with you what's possible. So that's the first thing is that I've been asked, I've heard that question before is, do I have to be a part of this network marketing thing to make it work? No. The second question I get asked is, do I have to have a desktop? Do I have to have a laptop? And the answer is no. In today's video, I wanted to share with you how you can actually trade Forex on your phone. So let me go ahead and share my screen real fast. There's that. And, oh, I wonder if I don't even have to do that. If I can do this. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Share screen. Perfect. We'll move that. Nope, that needs to stay there. Sorry, I thought I had this moved beforehand, but I changed my mind on how I wanted to do things. Okay. Tap screen. All right. So on your phone, there's an app called EmptyFor. There's also EmptyFor, but I use EmptyFor. It is also one of the most widely used out there. EmptyFor is supposed to be better, faster, stronger, whatever, but most people aren't on it yet. So EmptyFor is going to be your best bet. You need to have either a demo account or a live account. I would suggest if you're just getting started to be on a demo account. This is basically Monopoly money that you can add to, you can play with, you can test strategies, you can learn what not to do inside of your demo account. And so what you're going to be seeing, anything that you see on here for profits, losses, current trades right now, it's going to be in my demo account. And yeah, so this is the app. There are so many different things to this. I'll do an actual training on this or a series or something another day. But how do you look at charts on this? So first of all of these here, these are all quotes of some of the Forex trading pairs. And let's do this. There we go. Perfect. Sorry, that was distracting for myself. So these are all Forex pairs, and the way that you would add them is you would click on, excuse me, oh, do I have them all? Maybe I have them all. No. So when you're on the symbols page, which is when you click here, right, or when this is the quotes section, I'm sorry. And so from here, you can click on that plus sign, and you can add more. Including Bitcoin, and depending on what your broker allows you to do. Oh, it just went off. Hello. Oh gosh. Okay, let's try that again. So the app I'm using is SideSync, and it's really finicky. Be able to access. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. You don't have to be technical to be successful with Forex, y'all. So let me, come on, SideSync. Yay, SideSync. All right, phone screen. Move that over. Okay. Let's try that again. What? It just crashed again. Okay, hold on. What is going on here? Maybe it's the connection here. Sorry. Technical difficulties, they happen. I don't know what to tell you. If I close some of these, it'll react a little better. So sometimes your technology doesn't. It just closed again. What is going on here? Oh, maybe it didn't. All right, let's just keep going. Don't touch anything else. All right, so these are your currency pairs. You can add more here. You can click this pencil to move them around. You just tap and drag the little hamburger here. I have mine alphabetized because your brain works best that way. So there you go. I also like it that way. Here is where you can see charts for your different anything, right? You can see Bitcoin on here. You can see whatever you want. Here is where you would have current trades. Here are where you would have your profits and losses. And I've been playing around with some strategies and not liking what I'm seeing. Again, glad this is a demo, right? So this one is news. This one is notifications from like whatever, EmptyFor. So how do I make this happen? So when you're a Forex trader or stock trader or crypto trader or whatever, you have to understand how to read the charts. I wonder if, ooh, will it let me? I don't know if it'll let me. Hold on, I'm going to try and see if I can rotate this screen. I guess not. So I was going to try and make it this way, but maybe I'll just do some screenshots later. But anyway, so how do you make these happen on this screen? So you tap on the screen anywhere, or you can tap the F here and the F here. This is what allows you to create your charts. You have an indicator window, you have a main chart. So this section is your main chart. This one is the other window. All right. Let me go back. I don't remember how to, oops, how to make the indicator, oh, please don't. Okay, cool. How to make the second indicator window come on there, so I'm not actually going to delete that. I will play around and see what I can see. But from here, you can add them, each one. So you've got a trend here, the different trends that you can have possible. This is all, oh, there it is. Different oscillators, volumes. Bill Williams, I think, I don't know why this one is called Bill Williams. I think this is just somebody who's made all of these maybe. But some of them are really good, like the Awesome Oscillator. That's the bomb. Like that's like MACD and volume. Well, I mean MACD already has volume, but it's basically, it turns green if it's positive, it turns red if it's negative, and it helps you with, like, you just gotta check it out. I'll do a video turning on it sometime. So this is how, so you add those indicators, you can add them on here on the chart. So if you're looking for any particular moving average, parabolic stars, things I've talked about before, you can add them here and then you see them. So right now, this red line right here is a 200 exponential moving average. I think it might be on open. I'm not sure. I'll look at the, well, it does matter depending on what you're trading. Now, these lines right here, all three of these blue lines here, and this middle line, these are part of what's called Bollinger Bands. They're spelled this way, B-O-L-L-I-N-G-E-R. And it just kind of helps you determine when it's being pushing against stuff. So as the price comes down and comes into these bands, think of it like a rubber band, right? If you have a rubber band and it's slack, there's a lot of movement, a lot of room that can happen when you stretch it. But say you stretch a rubber band far, 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 far out, such as this price going into those rubber bands, then at some point it's got to come back to middle, and middle might be up here at some point. After that, it might be lower, but it does come back to middle, just like rubber bands. So that's what the bands kind of allow you to do. But you'll notice that if it keeps going into the bands do expand with it, because these are based off of mathematical things that you don't have to worry about, that you don't have to do. You don't have to know math at all to do Forex at all, right? So what else is there? So this green line is the 50 EMA exponential moving average. I think it's closed. This one is 20. All these dots there and here, those are all parabolic stars like I've talked about before. Obviously we have the price. I have where I went in, where my stop loss is, and somewhere down below is where my take profit is going to be. Now, again, I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please do not take this as advice on when to get in, when to get out. I'm simply sharing with you what I'm currently in a trade on, and you know, I am not. Anything that you do is your action only. Be sure that you understand what risk is at risk when you do this, right? Because this is not something that you can just predict, right? You can look at patterns, you can see what's happened in the past, you can, based off of this happens 80% of the time, but it's never 100% right 100% of the time, okay? So I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing in this particular trade. All right, so from here, right, you can draw in here. You could draw a trend line, you could draw horizontal line, or excuse me, support resistance. Now, how do you draw those? Pretty simple. Click on the F again, right? It's the main, I'm sorry, not that one. Tap on the chart. You tap on this objects section right here. So this right here is your objects. This allows you to select certain places on the chart. This allows you to add like indicators and other chart items, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. All right, pretty simple, pretty easy. Awesome. So you click on the objects, and then this is where you would add them. So you click on the plus. You can say what kind of line you want, if you want a channel, if you want GAN stuff, Fibos, etc., etc. So this does not have everything that your desktop would have, which is why I prefer desktop. I actually think it's cleaner. I think I'm able to get a wider view. But if you're a scalper, for sure, this is really helpful for you because while you're on the go 24 hours a day, 5 days a week for Forex, by the way, that's why I wear shirts like Eat, Sleep, Trade, Repeat, right? Because it's freaking awesome. Um, but this will still allow you to look back for a very far amount of time. It's just a smaller window, right? So you add your object, whatever it may be. I'll just show you a trend line first. You tap and hold, and if it does something weird like that, you can just drag it. So from here, if you look in the top corner right here, you can see that wherever that was, you can see a little up close. So that way, if you want to be sure that you're right at the edge of a wick, or maybe you're closer to the candle body, whatever the case may be, you can actually look at that from up there. So, like so, as you can see, oh, missed the wick. We'll just put it right about now, right? And so now you've created a trend line. I personally like to keep them color-coded based off of the time frame that I'm on. So right now I'm on M15. So I'll actually change this to, I think I use red usually for 15. You can change your size of pixel. You can change how many time frames you want. Since this would be on 15, I would actually undo all of this. The reason for that is that way when I'm on, let's say, higher time frames, it's not cutting through something because if it's on a 15-minute time frame, it might not be as strong of a support and resistance as you would be on a 1 hour, right? Again, it depends on what's going on, all kinds of stuff. So I choose my time frames as I would on my desktop view. You can choose which symbol you want. I don't know why you'd change it to a different one if you weren't on that chart, but you could do it that way. You can choose a specific point in time, including the price that it was at, just like you can on desktop. I don't know why it's doing, come on, there we go. The ray part means that if you look at when I turn this on, it now goes all the way across. So before, it just cut off here where I started it. But if I come back and take off both of the ray rights and ray left, you see that it's just now a little line from point to point. Okay, so I'm not going to go into everything that you can add on here, but that's how you're able to use your phone in order to do trades, because just like you can mark up on TradingView, at least to some extent, or to a large extent rather, you can do very much the same on your phone. You just have to learn how to, I wonder if I can do, I don't know if I can do this. Can I do it this way? So on my phone, I can just move the window to expand it, but I don't know how to do it from this way. I wonder if I can do it this way. No. So anyway, this is a really cool nifty thing too, because when you click on this crossbar, you can actually see the different things that you have. So I've got bands. So on my upper, lower, middle, I can see the different prices. So let's say that you were trying to determine if it hits this band, at what price would that be? Boom, that's your take profit, stop loss, whatever you want to do it for, right? So this is where you're able to take a screenshot and then go in and place your trades. Such as if you were here, right, you would click this little plus, you would tell it how much lot size you wanted, your stop loss, your take profit, if you wanted to sell or buy, and then what type of execution. Market execution is right immediate right now. Buy limit and sell limit are basically if they're going up and they hit that buy, I'm sorry, that's different. That's the buy stop. If it's buy stop or sell stop, so if it's buy stop, as soon as it hits that part, you're in, right? If it's a sell stop, as soon as it hits that trade value, you're in. Whereas the buy limit will, if you hit it and then go back up, you're in. The sell limit is if you hit it and go back down, you're in. Okay, at some point I'll probably have something for you for visuals. But yeah, oh sweet, it's back in green. Yeah, so that's basically how you can trade on your phone. So you don't have to have a computer, you don't have to do network marketing, you don't have to even share it with anybody. All you have to do is follow the plan, learn how risk works, learn how trading works, learn how to trade and demo, and start building your wealth. Because the more you know how to do it, the more you'll be able to tell when not to do it, right? You're building your RAS. And the more experience you have, right? So just like with a degree, just like with a job, you don't initially start out knowing what you have to do, right? You have to learn on the job. You have to learn how to avoid pitfalls and all that stuff, right? Hey Lee, hey Haley, hey Shane, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the love. So that's it. That's all I want to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Cassandra, and every Sunday I'm going to be sharing more information about this incredible skill set that you can learn, you can teach your family, you can teach your kids, and never have to sell to anybody. So if you want to learn more, be sure that you tap on the live or whatever. If you're watching this repurposed on YouTube, please be sure to click the subscribe button and feel free to reach out either by comment or by messenger so that we can start a conversation and we can find out where you're at and how this can help you achieve your goals. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Cassandra, aka the Daily Wealth Ninja. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oops. Ah. There we go. Okay, bye.